Today is a solemn day for all of America. Today, September 11th, is the 22nd anniversary of a Taliban terrorist attack on our homeland. Today, we honor and remember those who lost their lives when planes hijacked by those terrorists were deliberately flown into the Twin Towers in New York, the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., and into a Pennsylvania field as the passengers fought back against those who were intending to crash that plane into the White House in Washington, D.C. We lost a total of 2,977 brave souls during the attack on that fateful day. Many of those who lost their lives were police officers, fire department personnel, military personnel at the Pentagon, and a number of courageous citizens who simply rushed into the Twin Towers trying to assist survivors of the deadly attack. And two, our thoughts go to those who were trapped aboard the hijacked planes, knowing their time was limited, and spent that time calling or sending messages home to say goodbye to their loved ones. September 11, 2001, 22 years ago, today.
When a firefighter had died in the line of duty, paying the supreme sacrifice, it was the mournful toll of the bell that solemnly announced the comrade's passing. We utilize this tradition as a symbol which reflects the honor and respect on those who have given so much and who have served so well, to symbolize the devotion that these brave souls had for the duty. A special signal of 3 rings, 3 times each, represents the end of a comrade's duty, and that they will be returning to quarters. And so to those who have selflessly given their lives for the good of the fellow man and their task completed, their duties well done, to our comrades, their last alarm, they are going home.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us at this year's rededication ceremony to reflect on the tragic events of September 11th, 2001, and to express our love and faith in our military and public safety, and to honor the nearly 3,000 people that died, and to celebrate our reclaimed unity that followed after 9/11. Lake Havasu City remembers, and we will never forget. To the Lake Havasu City Police Department, Fire Department, first responders, paramedics, and EMS, thank you for your presence here today and for answering the call of duty each and every day. To ensure our safety and protection for each other, our families, our friends, our neighbors, our visitors, and our properties. Your selfless acts do not go unnoticed. On this day especially, we want you to know we do not take you for granted. And by extension, we also thank your families as they share in your sacrifice. To our troops at home and abroad, and to our beloved veterans, thank you for your service and sacrifice in dedicating your lives to protecting our country and its values. We remember and we will never forget the 2,977 lives that were taken, 2,753 in the World Trade Center and the surrounding area, including 265 on the 4 planes, 184 at the Pentagon, and 40 in Pennsylvania. We honor the courage of those 343 members of the New York City Fire Department and 71 law enforcement officers who selflessly lost their lives by putting themselves in harm's way to save thousands of lives, and the 55 military personnel who died at the Pentagon. We pay tribute to the families who lost loved ones, brothers and sisters, friends and neighbors, mothers and fathers who lost sons and daughters, and sons and daughters who lost mothers and fathers.
Here we find ourselves again, a year older and hopefully wiser. Our hope is always that we have learned and become better, and most importantly, that we have honored the memory of those not only who lost their lives on that fateful day 22 years ago, but especially those who voluntarily gave up their lives trying to save them as well as those who have voluntarily given up their lives defending our freedom. Today is a day of self-reflection, individually, as families, as communities, and as a nation. It is also a day of recommitment to those same groups and to the principles on which our country was founded: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.